There comes a moment on every journey, one that no one talks about. It's the quiet moment, the dark one, the one where doubt gets louder than your dreams, the one where everything in you wants to stop. And if you're in that place right now, listen closely, because this is for you. You're tired, not just physically, but emotionally, spiritually. You've put in the work, you've stayed up late, gotten up early. You've sacrificed comfort, sleep, sometimes even your peace of mind, all for something you believe in, something you're building, something that matters. But despite all that effort, the breakthrough hasn't come. And if you're honest with yourself, you've thought about quitting. You've thought about walking away. You've told yourself, maybe it's just not meant to be. You've looked around at others who seem further ahead, more successful, more confident, and wondered, what am I doing wrong? Let me tell you something that might change everything. You are not failing. You are forging. You are being tested. Not because you're not capable, but because your journey is preparing you for more than you even realize. Most people give up when things get hard. They walk away at the first sign of resistance. They see struggle and call it a sign to stop. But those who win, those who make it, they keep going. Not because it's easy, but because they've made a decision. Quitting is not an option. You need to understand something critical. Most people quit at 40%. That means they still had more than half their strength, more than half their potential, more than half their breakthrough ahead of them. But they gave up too soon. Now think about that. They gave up when they were almost there. Imagine climbing a mountain, pushing through storms, exhaustion, doubt, only to turn back just a few steps from the peak without ever knowing how close they were to reaching it. That's what most people do. That's what average looks like. But you're not average. Every setback you faced is shaping you. Every time you didn't give up, even when it hurt, you were building something inside you, not just skill, not just endurance, but character, grit, resilience. That stuff is more valuable than talent, more powerful than luck. It's what separates those who dream from those who live their dreams. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You don't need every step to be clear. What you need is to keep going, to wake up and move, even when you don't feel like it, to show up even when it's uncomfortable, to try again even when you're afraid to fail. Because here's the truth. You are closer than you think. You're closer to the opportunity, closer to the breakthrough, closer to the version of yourself you've been fighting to become. You may not see it today, but that doesn't mean it's not coming. Success doesn't always knock loudly. Sometimes it whispers. Sometimes it hides behind the last obstacle, the last no, the last failure, before everything shifts. So what do? You stay in the fight. You keep putting one foot in front of the other. You keep building, learning, adapting. And every single day you do that, you move closer, even when it doesn't look like it. It's okay to feel tired. It's okay to cry, to rest, to wonder if you're doing the right thing. But don't let the pain trick you into quitting. Don't let a hard season convince you that growth isn't happening. Just because you can't see the roots doesn't mean the tree isn't growing. Some of the most successful people in the world almost gave up, right before they made it. They were rejected, overlooked, underestimated. But they didn't stop. They kept going because they knew one truth. You only fail when you quit. Quitting guarantees you'll never know how far you could have gone. Quitting guarantees that the effort you already gave will have been wasted. Quitting is easy, but you weren't made for easy. You were made for more growth, more impact, more purpose. But to get there, you've got to earn it. And that means pushing through when it's tough. That means choosing to believe when there's no proof yet. That means standing up every time you get knocked down. You have something powerful inside you. Something that doesn't quit. Something that doesn't back down. You might not feel it every day, but it's there. It's in the fact that you're still listening, still reading, still trying. That fire in you, that hunger, it's real. And it's enough to carry you through. So no, you don't quit now. Not when you've come this far. Not when you're this close. Let everyone else give up. Let everyone else play it safe. But not you. Because you have come too far to only come this far. Every late night, every early morning, every risk you've taken, every moment you almost gave in, but didn't, it's all building towards something. Your next level. Your next win. Your next breakthrough. So keep going. Even if the path isn't clear, keep going. Even if your progress feels invisible, keep going, even if it hurts right now. Because guess what? This is the part most people never reach. This is the part where most turn around. But this is also the part where winners are born. Don't let this moment pass you by. Don't let fear or fatigue write the end of your story. Not now. Not when everything you fought for is right around the corner. You're closer than you think. Closer than they said you'd get. Closer than you feel right now. So take a deep breath. Stand tall. And keep moving forward. Don't quit now. This is where everything changes.